Welcome back to Relationship Status. It's your girl, Neat Cruz.
Tisha Samuel, a.k.a. Professor T.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf in the building. And remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms. Just search Relationship Status Podcast. Neek.
Yes.
It is the week after Thanksgiving.
It is. I have thrown away my leftovers.
You've thrown away your leftovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only keep them for like 2-3 days.
Oh, no, not me.
Really?
Keep them longer than that?
Keep them longer than that.
Can't you freeze them?
Yeah, you got to freeze
You can freeze 'em,
Yeah, you
yeah.
freeze it. You throw that thing in the freezer, especially only thing I can't freeze is my fried turkey.
I don't like turkey.
That fried, you got to have good
I have to have
a good juicy fried turkey.
I still don't like it.
Turn it into some turkey salad.
Oh, what you talking about? Girl, stop.
I'm a ham and mac and cheese.
Y'all
girl.
trash.
About to have some things happen
And
over
some
here.
yams.
You don't like any of that? You don't approve of any of that, Sia?
Fried turkey.
No.
None of it? Oh, okay.
Some
A
good.
turkey salad?
No,
Like
taking
chicken
the
salad?
turkey
You
and
do the same thing
chopping
with
it up.
turkey?
Awesome.
Gotta
Or
get
good, get you
creative
some-
around
get you a-
Thanksgiving.
I'll eat
Get
it,
you-
but I'm not going to.
Get you a couple of slices off and make a turkey sandwich.
No, it's a sandwich.
Yeah, a good turkey sandwich.
You don't have to prepare it.
Right off the bread.
Somebody else can
Turkey
prepare.
salad has to be prepared a certain
You
way.
don't have to do it.
Just don't tell me. You just feed
Just
me.
do it and give you
Yeah,
the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Okay, when we record next week, I'll have some turkey salad waiting on you.
And some chitlins.
Please
No,
don't.
no. What
I like
No cheddar
chitlins.
wings?
I like chitlins. With some hot sauce and some vinegar, some rice.
No.
Whatever.
You don't have to live like that, Nick.
Yes, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to live like that.
Oh, God.
Moving on up.
Yep.
I love it.
Professor T,
What's up with you?
the week after.
The week after, I'm feeling good. I enjoyed this much needed R&R, you know? Now I don't want to go back to work.
Yeah, I feel you.
It was a struggle. It's a struggle trying to get my mind back to going back to work. But, you know, I did miss the kids, miss little kiddos. But, yeah, I took full advantage of my break to break.
To break.
Yeah.
Straight out break.
Straight up break. I did not do any shopping, though. Like a lot of
No Black
other people.
Friday?
No, I don't.
You gonna hit
mess with
Cyber Monday?
I definitely would hit Cyber Monday. Yeah, but I just don't get out into the whole Black Friday out in the malls and out in the stores.
Everything was online this year.
Everything.
You know what else is online?
What's that?
I'm about to set it up.
Go ahead.
You know what else is online?
What?
What's online?
www.unfilteredforever.com.
Yes, it is.
And there will be a Cyber Monday sale. Just letting you know.
All right.
All right, CL,
sir.
the Nomad.
Yes.
How was your travels on Thanksgiving? House to house, plate after plate.
Almost all right.
It was all right.
Some people let me down cooking.
Some people let you down.
It was nasty.
I got nasty. Just
Was that raisins in the potato salad?
no, they just need to put more effort in what they're doing.
Oh,
That's a lot
It
of
wasn't
people, though.
seasoned.
No, it's just need to put more effort in what they're doing. I'm just overall not pleased.
Overall,
They're gonna need some specific feedback.
No,
so
no,
if you
no.
felt like their potatoes were a little,
As a collective, they let me down.
oh, okay.
with some highs, but
There's
a lot
some
of
highs,
lows.
a lot of lows.
Maybe people just weren't feeling it. You know, we are still in a pandemic, and so
Well,
They tired of y'all. They tired of cooking.
Listen, it's okay. I'll be back to judge next year.
Now, what we didn't ask you prior to Thanksgiving was
What's that?
mixtape sales.
It was on pause.
No, we back. It has to be back by now.
Never on pause. Just got some samples that need to be cleared.
Okay.
You know,
Still ain't got no clearance.
not no clearance. I'm trying to get Michael McDonald on there.
Okay.
Little white soul.
oh,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
trying to be versatile, eclectic. and-
Yes, it's a $200 mixtape. I mean,
Wow.
how else am I gonna get rich?
The price has changed.
Well,
No, it's been like that.
no,
No, the
No,
price of the
it's
brick
not
is going up.
200, not 200.
200. Now it's it can be a mixtape or a mega church. Y'all make a decision. That's what's next. I'm gonna start me a mega church.
Because it had the book with it. It got the book with
It
it
got
too.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
it,
the
but
life coaching.
This mega church is looking a little more promising.
Looking a little more profitable.
I'm actually with that.
Yeah,
You know,
try
The
give
me-
me- try
And
give
you
me
don't
a-
have to,
try
you
give
know,
me a
show your
loan to start the
taxes.
church.
because we can all get a little piece of that. There's
Yep.
something for all of us to do.
Nah,
Let's
he
be
sharing.
partners
It's
in
not.
that.
It's not as much for y'all as y'all think.
Oh, okay. All right. Do it by yourself then. Mega church.
No.
By yourself.
I'll let y'all do something. Usher.
Stand by the door. I was about to say, stand by the door.
Yes.
we can't get a check
something.
either.
Yes.
We can't get a check too.
We can't
No,
count
no.
the money.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, they are back. 3/4 of the crew.
Of what crew?
Two live crew.
No, the black Golden Girls Podcast.
Okay, all right.
Dog,
Put
can I
some
get a second?
respect on their
I was
name.
trying to get. I gave them the song last time and
That's a
the
long
applause.
setup.
I was trying
That
to
was
give
a
them.
long setup, my guy.
No, you
Yeah.
got it.
He was
Patience,
like
my
the
brother.
crew.
Okay.
Patience.
2 Live Crew.
I'm glad he played that song. Thanks
That's
for
not
that.
our theme song.
Nah, that ain't us.
That's not y'all. I do have a question though.
You do have a question.
I do have a question. Why the Black Golden Girls and not girlfriends or living single? Just why?
Can I do it?
Go ahead.
Can I do it? So the Golden Girls is my favorite TV show.
It's a good show. Solid
It's a
show.
great show. I started watching the Golden Girls because I used to have nightmares. And
Oh wow.
so I started watching that so I would no longer have nightmares. And I didn't have nightmares anymore. I watch it all the time, and my friends have been my Golden Girls, and we laugh. I laugh at the Golden Girls. I laugh with my friends. We just like jokey friends. And we
okay.
always talked about the Golden Girls. So
So everybody watches the Golden Girls.
everybody
We all relate to the Golden
we all
Girls.
relate to it, but
You do. So
I think me and Yana about the only ones that really watch. Yana don't watch it as much as I do. Like I have seen every episode.
It's
I have,
a really
Okay.
good show.
I have the DVD.
so who relates to who in your mind?
So so to me, everybody can be a little bit of everything at different times.
Okay.
Me, I would be Blanche and Rose. Blanche.
I need one because it's only 4. It's 4 y'all. It's 4 of them now.
Well, we can't do that
We got to go with one.
because what do? We described it. Check our Instagram page. We described this, even though CL trying to make me do something that I don't want to do.
Do it.
I would. I would definitely. And then, so I'm gonna tell y'all, I would be Blanche more than likely, just because I'm just. If you know Blanche, just because I'm single. You know, I be out here doing the dating.
Okay.
And I got a high self-esteem, confidence, or whatever.
Good.
I would say, see, this is wrong.
This is wrong.
Paige is Rose. at
Paige
this
is
point.
Rose.
She was like, hold up, too much attention on me. They was Rose, you know.
Because I would give Paige and Yana Dorothy, but I'm gonna give Paige Rose, and I give Yana Dorothy
No,
because she the wisest, and Brittany is Sophia because she the.
I can see that
she
already,
the
and I
old
just
mama
met
that's
you
gonna
today.
say anything. She's
Okay.
gonna say what she gotta say. It don't matter. She gonna
There
say
you go.
it. She gonna do the thing.
She'll check you,
Yeah,
just like Sophia.
she is gonna check you.
Well, I'm glad to hear it has a meaning.
If we fighting, she's starting it. Let's just.
Oh, really?
Really fighting, she started it.
I'm the one looking.
She the one running.
That would be Rose.
Oh, wow. So you don't want any parts of that?
She running.
I try and break it up, but I ain't fighting.
You're not fighting?
I talk enough. I don't have to fight.
Okay. So you
My
gotta talk.
problem is I
Okay.
recognize when people doing my friends wrong, and I call it out.
You do. So you watch out for your friends.
Don't get her
Anybody
started.
that close to me,
So you're the protector of some
that's
sort.
what you want to call it.
You know how they in the club they say you always got that one mean friend that gonna be like, I will literally be dancing with somebody and fly across the room because she gonna pull me like he was ugly.
Wow.
He was ugly.
She
Come
did not
on.
approve.
Get off of her. Let's go.
So how long have you guys been you ladies, I'm sorry, been looking out for each other?
Little over 10 years.
It's almost 20.
20
now.
years.
Yeah.
Really?
Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. That's a big gap. Somebody
It's
said
20
10 and
years.
20.
It's about 20 years.
20 years.
School for about 12 years.
Oh, we 30.
Aw.
Wow.
It's a milestone.
20 forever.
You could. It just wouldn't be the truth, but you could.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I
You
guess
old
it
now, Destiny.
not me.
Our kids the
I'm
age
Blanche.
we
You
were
know
when
Blanche
we
don't age.
met.
Yeah.
Our kids the age we were when we met.
Oh, God.
Probably.
Because mine is the oldest at 13.
And they might be older than what we were when we
When
met.
we met, yeah.
Okay, so are the kids friends?
We all in different
Yeah.
places, but they
Not really.
friends.
They know each other.
So they
I
all
would say our
they all
daughters
cousins.
Yeah.
are more closer than
Any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a
And
good
they act just like
If we were around more, they probably would be more
Yeah.
friends. But we all in different places, all going to different schools, different things.
Well, that's good.
That is good. That is
It
good.
does kind of set the tone for something we want to talk about today.
Oh, what we want to talk about?
Are we talking about friends?
We're talking about friends. We're talking about friendships.
We're talking about real friends
I
now.
know.
Real
Never
friends,
happened.
which is what you guys have.
Friends.
Yeah.
One.
So what we're gonna start with these
And
friends?
more
Let's
specifically,
be friends.
we are talking about a couple of things in friendship dynamics among women. You know, we have you all, the Black Golden Girls, 4 beautiful women who have been friends for 20 years. And so we're going to talk about 20 years. That is a milestone. That's
Why you
something to
just not
celebrate.
saying?
Everybody can't say they have
cannot
had the
Right.
same friend for 20 years.
Yeah.
I am in disbelief. I might cry about this on the way home.
Well, I think it should be celebrated. My friends and I, when we reached 20 years, we went all out. We did a trip. We did T-shirts. We did a photo shoot. So
we
it's
gonna do
a
a
beautiful
trip
thing.
and
I'm calling my friends after this. We ain't do no
We
shoot.
didn't do anything.
We ain't do no trip.
We have had,
We went all
had a
out.
big trip, but
we do big
we got
trips.
friend tattoos, but
Oh yeah, we
Who
did
has,
get our
who,
tattoos.
who has friend tattoos?
we
the
the
whole
What
group.
does it say?
family.
I'm texting Jennifer right now.
What is it?
Oana family
Oana?
in Hawaii.
Oh, did y'all have them done in Hawaii? What y'all have
Yeah,
done?
we did.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I don't like my friends that much, but that's cool. That's cool.
I am texting her right now. Why don't we have matching tattoos?
Oddly enough, I don't hate to say it, but me and my friends all have a matching tattoo.
I don't think that's a manly thing.
Oh, that's not
Put
manly.
lotion on your leg.
What do y'all have tattoos of?
Y'all got matching tattoos?
Oh, y'all do.
Yeah, pyro management.
I thought he was saying no.
No,
that's
pyro management.
And did you just say that with manly?
I didn't think that was manly,
I
but
don't-
it might be.
But it
blue.
depends
I would
on the
say
tattoo.
Ohana.
It depends on what the
fraternity.
tattoo is.
Well, what it
They
is
normally
Yeah.
have matching.
it was a company that 2 of my friends started. Pyro Man is an entertainment company that we based out of. Did a lot of events in Florence and the beach, and so it definitely gained a lot of meeting when one of our friends died. So, but all of us, this was like the last thing we kind of really all did.
Together.
Yeah, pretty much the
That's
tattoo.
pretty- I can get with. Okay, I give it to you.
But they did a trip. I couldn't make the trip, but them and their wives. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, Lord.
So why didn't
Them
you
and their
make
wives.
the trip?
Huh?
Because you didn't have a wife.
Basketball.
Okay. Look, I'm just being messy. Like I wouldn't make my friend trip when they do it with their husband.
Oh, absolutely not.
I've had that experience.
Oh, a couple people went that was single.
I have a married group of friends that we take trips.
Oh,
on.
so you have separate friends? Let's hear about this.
Huh, somebody else does.
Oh, we're not supposed to have separate friends?
According to them.
According
Not to
According
T,
to-
but
I think friends
Yeah.
go with
So
your...
when
I have different friend groups.
when
so.
I met my husband, he had a group of friends that he was friends with, and then they had their girlfriends. So he introduced me into their little clique
Okay,
per
okay.
se. So now all of us are friends, and we go on couples trips and do things as couples.
Do your friends get jealous?
Absolutely not.
Because the relationship that we have is not the things that me and his friends talk about are not the things that we would talk about.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's more. It's totally
She's not
different.
that deep with them.
Oh, she's not. Okay. Oh, so you're not. You
they're
don't
the
feel
fun
threatened.
friends for,
Yeah.
I mean,
They friends by association.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not
It is a
blood.
When we
over
get
there. They don't got
together,
matching
I love
tattoos.
each. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
You ain't gonna cry to them.
Because she has her Golden Girls for that.
I ain't gonna cry to them either.
You wouldn't?
Really?
So you're
I'm a
not.
hard person.
Okay.
She'll call
I'll
me
cry to-
sometime.
Yeah. Or I'll cry at a movie on TV, but as far as just crying
She
to
just ain't
somebody,
crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crying
not
at
the
things on TV.
Yeah.
I'm a silent, emotional person.
Yes.
All right. So are you the strong friend or
I wouldn't say so.
who is the strong friend?
I don't know.
I'll say Yana and
Yana,
Desi.
that's the...
Yana is. And Des-
I'll say
okay.
Yana.
Okay.
Shout out to Yana, who couldn't be on this episode with us.
Oh yeah. She's
the 4th member of the Black
she's
Golden
with
Girls.
us in spirit.
She
Yeah.
is. She is. She is. So, ladies, let's get this conversation started about communication among friends. We've had a chance to get to know Brittany and Brittany's personality. We've already talked about Brittany is the one that says what's on her mind. We've already talked about that. So the first thing we want to talk about is keeping it 100 with your friends. Like, what are some of the pros and cons of keeping it 100 with your friends, and how important is it to have that in a friendship?
It's very important. I think we all keep it 100 with each other. We
Okay.
don't care if it hurt the feelings. We say it. Like, we don't get mad at each other till we don't talk. We say what we got to say, and then that's it.
Okay. And
it's
would you
like-
say everybody in the group is?
Everybody's like that.
Oh, somebody hits below the belt. Who would that be?
Somebody hit below the belt. Are you referring to an episode?
I just said someone hits below the belt. Who are we speaking of?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It might be me. I don't know.
Might be you.
I was gonna say, I feel like we all could probably hit below the belt.
No, there was specific. Someone hits below the belt.
Oh, so we had an incident. The first episode.
Yeah.
When me and Paige talked about our stuff.
Yeah, listened to that yesterday.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't
Bad memory.
Bad. Okay.
selective.
Okay. Paige looks like she was right though.
Paige looked like she was right about what?
Or whatever it was.
What you was scared to say, Paige?
Wait, go ahead and say no.
Paige was right?
Can you, give us a summary of our episode? Because
I just felt like Paige was right. I don't know exactly all the ins and
So
outs.
you feel like hearing what we said, I was right in the situation.
Yes.
I don't feel as though I was right. I know I was wrong in what I said to her.
Then you okay? But
But
I'm talking
I
about
was-
overall.
I don't even remember.
Maybe you hit a little below the belt.
I did hit a
Yes.
little below the belt.
But maybe because you was hurt.
But
No,
but
I
it was
wasn't hurt with her. It was other things that was going on that didn't have anything to do with my friends, and I took it out on her,
Okay.
which I shouldn't have done.
Well, Paige, you was wrong.
You should switch it up.
I can switch it up. Can I?
Now we just had a
Okay,
whole
we just-
conversation about that, about how you,
I had a
how
moment.
men
I
don't.
switched it up. You was right. I'm trying to be.
He got more.
Yeah, I just got
More information, so he was able to shift.
background. Because I can't even remember it that well. What everything that was
So-
said.
I don't remember word for word what was said, but the argument was fat jokes. And at that time, I felt as though
There was
Oh,
a-
you felt like you was being attacked by
by fat jokes that we always tell, but I guess the space that I was in that I didn't tell them about, it just bothered me more.
It was just a poor communication thing,
Yeah.
and which we have, which is part of our friend dynamic. Because, like she said, she don't cry to us, so we don't necessarily
We didn't
always
know
know
what was
what
going
to be
on.
Okay, so that
sensitive
goes back
about.
to keeping it 100 because it goes both ways. You know, when you have to say something that makes somebody uncomfortable. But what about when you are hurt or offended? That's also about keeping it 100 and telling your friends,
Right.
like, you know, when you
Don't
said
say
that
that.
kind of hurt my feelings.
Right,
Let's
yeah.
talk
Because
about
that
it.
was that's kind of like what we did, what we do. Like we joke.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you eating all them Debbie cake. I know I eat Debbie cake. I know my chin getting big. Like, I know that. But she was on another level with it that time. So.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So who is the friend that says y'all need to make up?
That would be me.
That would be
well,
Who say we need to make up?
not
not necessarily you two, but just amongst y'all.
Yana always
probably.
the
Yana.
mediator.
Oh, the mediator.
Okay.
So
Okay, yeah, the
they
media.
talked amongst themselves, but nobody ever said anything to me
Oh.
ever again about it until it came up on the podcast.
On the show.
Oh.
Oh,
It
they try
seemed
to
like a
corner
genuine
you.
conversation at the time.
Yeah, so I tried to. We talked about it. So that was my view. I talked about like I wanted to bring it to her prior to the podcast, but I didn't feel like I had the support of my other friends in bringing
Oh,
it
you
to
was
her.
real sensitive, right?
Oh.
They always say I'm sensitive, but I'm always gonna communicate my feelings. I do it with everybody. Like
Okay.
I'm the kind of person like if it happened, I ain't the kind of person that can sit on it. I'm gonna be like, excuse me, I feel.
But to tell you the truth, that happened a long time prior to
The podcast.
It happened
podcast.
my birthday, January.
That was a little bit after your birthday.
After your birthday.
Yeah, because she was already feeling away from your birthday about how we was getting on her.
so this
during
is
your birthday.
recent.
January.
Yeah.
January, February.
January.
March.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that actually goes into another.
Well, this year.
This year.
It was this
It
year.
was
Yeah, this year.
2020.
I'm looking at it as a few years ago.
Oh no, this year.
No, it was January.
You know what? Don't come for me.
It was January.
But something else you ladies said, Destiny said that the three of you talked about it. Like you needed to have that conversation. Sometimes people feel like, if you're friends, some people will see that as talking about the other friend. But would you say that there's sometimes an instance where you're justified in having a conversation about one of the friends in the crew?
We all do. We all do. So I don't think we all do, and we all know that we do. So nobody can come back to me and say, "Well, Brittany and Yana was talking about you." Of course, we all. If I call and tell Yana, Yana gonna call and tell Brittany. We gonna all
Ain't
talk
nobody
about
called and told me.
Oh wow. Paige.
Well, but we told you.
Yeah.
Normally they don't.
We
Now-
told a different situation. Paige,
yeah,
on that.
yeah.
Okay.
But
she did.
usually with friendships like that, is easier. Like, I'd rather you talk about me amongst friends with my group
Yeah.
Right.
rather than with an outside
Going to
party.
an outside person, right.
So the fact that y'all three had a conversation about it, y'all were able to calm each other, calm you down.
Well, it was only her coming and saying how she felt about it.
So she
How-
was
what
able
we
to
thought
vent.
she should do.
And then even after that incident, we were still talking like through the group chat
Yeah,
or
we
whatever.
were still
So
talking.
I didn't know I had hurt her as much as I did.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, so you didn't get kicked out of the
So I didn't.
No, I didn't immediately communicate it. I just didn't know how to go about it, because I didn't want her to feel ambushed but I knew that because we were planning to start a podcast that we needed to, hey, if this is going to be a thing where there's something going on that I don't know about, then we need to kind of have that conversation. And nobody really was full in support of that conversation. So I kind of created the first episode to
around that.
Make
I
the
thought that was
conversation.
that was really good, and this is so mature when women who are friends can say, realistically, if you are a friend and you're in a group of friends, at some point some of the friends are going to have a conversation about the other friend. And from my personal experience, I remember going through a very dark time, and my friends, it's 6 of us in our group.
Okay.
And they got together and they had a conversation about me, and they talked about like what's going on with T. She's been distant. We need to have a conversation with her. She has literally missed maybe about 8 or 9 events. So they got together to talk about it so they could plan how they were going to bring it up to me.
Right.
And I wasn't offended at all. Like, I could really appreciate that. But I think that sometimes there's some women that
Sensitive.
they're really sensitive, or they see that, oh,
Insecure.
she was talking about me.
Was that the plan?
What do you mean?
They talked amongst themselves
Yeah.
to come to you.
Yeah.
So nobody said nothing.
What do you mean?
Nobody said nothing like, T be tripping.
They said it amongst themselves
Yeah.
to come up with a plan.
to come up with a plan of how they would address it to me.
Oh, so that are okay, in these friend groups, are women allowed to, well, not women allowed, are people, this is a people, right?
Yeah, these are people. These are people.
People are allowed to really say how they feel.
Yeah.
Mature people
If their feelings are
in
hurt,
healthy
if their
relationships.
feelings are hurt,
I'm talking about when you're not there now. Like it said, when you
So
are not
I've
there.
called Destiny or Yana to fuss about Brittany. I mean, vice versa.
We do the, yeah.
Okay.
Long as
We have
it's between
unique
us. Now,
conversations,
somebody
yeah.
else, I'm popping out.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. What happened between us that day? I didn't bring that. Now I might have said something to my husband, but
As you should.
outside of that,
Again.
no.
You should.
Right,
Yeah, your
right.
husband is you.
So the first time people probably were hearing about that was the
Was on the
podcast
podcast.
outside of
If
us.
we ever had any problems, nobody knew.
Nobody would know. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I don't think we've never had any
Problems.
big problems.
Yeah.
And that's where
Problems.
people get friendship wrong. They take the business out to the streets. Like, you don't
Oh,
do that.
so
Yeah.
that's when it's wrong.
Or it turns into big
It
problems
turns
when
into-
you don't talk about it.
Right. When you don't communicate.
Because it festers.
Or you going outside talking to other people about your friends, like your friend is not your friend. Like,
Right.
this is my
Yeah.
friend. Well, I'm going out talking to everybody else about you when I can come talk to you because you're my friend.
So what is this myth about women not getting along?
Some
It's a
women
myth.
don't.
We get along. I mean, when all of us get together, certain ones of us, if I'm pronouncing that right, get on each other's nerves.
Oh, yeah. Me and Paige.
Normally, we
Me
are
and
in the
Paige.
bed together,
Okay.
and Brittany and Yana are in the bed together.
Oh wow.
But I try to get in the bed
And
with
Paige
Yana.
is terrible. Paige is terrible.
She's
Me and
terrible.
Yana know to run and go on here and claim our bed and leave.
I don't
them.
know what Paige act like she act like she was a only child, and she was not. I don't know why she like that. Me and her
not
like
act
really
like a baby
big bump head sisters,
Oh.
and me and Brittany like sisters too because we all been together since so young.
Right.
but Me and Paige bump heads the most.
And that goes back, y'all are really
Everybody
easily.
bump heads with Paige.
Everybody's friends with Paige?
Everybody bump heads with Paige. Brittany and Paige done had the Paige something else.
You know,
Y'all
it might
heard
be
that
Paige. Y'all heard that podcast.
We did.
Ooh, don't bring it up.
I said I'm a strong-minded individual.
You did.
So once you buy in, you bought in. You
What you
to
mean?
whatever you think.
No matter what.
Yeah.
She go,
I might, or like with my husband, I might make him feel like he right.
But he-
But in my mind, I'll be like, 2 weeks later, I told you so.
Oh wow. So whose idea was it to get tattoos?
I
Pretty
don't
much
remember.
all of us.
Yeah. I don't feel like it was a unique idea.
Is that the only tattoo?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Is that the first?
No,
Oh, no, we all have tattoos.
we all have
Oh.
tattoos.
You have other tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as far as a friendship tattoo.
Same location, same tattoo.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah. It's a thing.
I don't see how. I would be the friend that said, I would go up and be like, yeah, nah.
But you're anti-tattoo kind of, like, aren't you?
I'm not anti-tattoo.
For you.
I just don't have anything important enough to write on my body.
I got you.
To me. So.
And that's the thing.
Yes. And if I'm gonna have a mega church, I can't.
Mega church.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh my.
The mixtape gonna
mega
take
church?
off with the mega church. Some got to give.
Mega church.
So what do you mean by mega church? I need some understanding.
Get money.
Her dad.
Type of mega church
Get
or
money.
Kanye West. It sounded like a little
grade
Kanye
type of mega
West.
church.
Get money.
A business.
No, he just trying
Not a
to,
ministry, a
he just
business.
trying to steal. Don't be calling that the
I'm not
church.
gonna steal
Don't call
because I
it
respect the
church.
church.
All right, well, hit up baseline beats.
Okay. Baseline beats. Okay. We're gonna use baseline beats. Now, who is baseline beats?
That's her
That's my
husband.
husband.
Okay. Well, we have some music things we
Need to
have.
get done.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need somebody. That's good.
It's good to know.
Wow. So you make beats too?
No.
Okay.
One of the things that you guys also did so fluidly is it's obvious that you know each person's communication style, you know your personalities, and so that works well because when you know, then you're able to work with them.
Right.
So I'm going to call out just a couple of characteristics, and you tell me which one in the group is this person. Okay.
Okay.
Who is the crybaby in the group?
Brittany.
Okay, really?
She said me. She was like,
Wow. But the irony, because she's also the one that's like, she's going to tell you how
whatever.
she feels, and she's the protector. Okay.
Brittany will cry if the wings ain't done right.
The wind blow wrong. The wind blow wrong. She crying.
Wow.
She about to cry now.
you getting in her feelings?
No,
Oh.
I think I just have sensitive tear ducts.
Okay.
You know, I had a cornea transplant. You know, they got
Oh,
a little
yeah?
weak.
Is that a thing?
Gotcha.
That's a thing?
That's the thing.
It
Okay.
running her family.
Okay.
Yes.
They always say the hardest people are the biggest criers.
That's true. That's true.
Have the biggest hearts.
She said I have a big heart. I ain't say I'm a big crybaby.
I don't cry easy. I just have a big heart.
Who is the bougie friend?
Paige.
Whoa.
I said that.
Yo, that was a.
Why would they think so? Why would they think that?
Why did
I
they
have
think that,
no
Paige?
idea.
Oh, I think you have an idea. 'Cause she's a white woman.
No idea.
Listen, we all have to tap into our inner white woman sometimes.
Oh gosh,
Not our inner.
as long as she's not Karen.
Now, since our inner Karen.
No, not Karen.
Okay.
Because I will go get your manager in her heart. You say anything out of
So
line
if I call you in my professional voice,
You would never know she was black.
Oh, never.
Can you
Wow.
give us an example?
You would never know she was black. Just answer the phone real quick, Paige.
no.
Okay.
Hello.
And we'll call your district manager.
Wow.
We'll report you.
Oh, so you have a strong email game too, right? We have somebody else with a strong email game in our group.
That you?
Who has a strong email?
Like Home Depot,
Oh man,
they don't want to see me coming.
I agree.
Yeah, I've gone all out with some
Yes,
emails.
yes,
Like I can't even put the business on the.
I will stop
out there for
talking
the
to you
people.
and go get your manager.
Listen,
Get your manager right now.
I have created a whole law firm. Okay, with an address. So
Okay. Yeah. So you got to have that.
you do. Who's the flirtatious friend? Who's the flirt?
Destiny.
Oh, excuse me. Brittany kind of took over for a while. I guess now you out the game.
Or
You
single.
did.
I mean, all of
Flirting,
us
flirting.
at one point in time have been like,
I always say I
Flirtatious
don't know
flirt.
how to flirt.
But you have been you've been the flirtatious friend as of recent.
I
But
don't think
now
I
it
know
got
how
to
to
die
flirt.
because
No,
you got a man.
she's in a relationship.
It has to die because she has a man.
But even then, I didn't feel I knew how to flirt, Destiny.
well, you was
That means it
flirting,
came
but
just that
you-
natural.
but
You didn't even know
Destiny
you
is
was
the
doing
one
it.
that would
Destiny's the
talk to
flirter.
him before. Well, talk to
I
a
am
man
definitely
before.
the
Her
flirter.
eyes.
I will own it.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I'm gonna be looking at you like, why you looking at me?
Yeah, Paige gonna be they staring at me. Paige, well, you ain't stopped looking at them since we got here. But they staring at you, yes.
Wow.
The next thing that's important in a friendship is accountability, holding your friends accountable. How do you all hold each other accountable? Whether it's about health decisions, whether it's about relationship decisions, work decisions, how do y'all hold each other accountable?
I fuss.
Okay.
You
Now,
fuss?
Destiny, you know you supposed to be doing that. Why you doing
She
that?
does fuss at
Oh
me.
wow.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think
I'm
I
the reason
hold
the
them.
podcast got going.
Yeah,
Oh.
she really get on it. She will. She's like
You
that
keep
about
everybody
everything.
in line and
No, I can't do that. These girls hard.
Yeah. After a while, we be like, "What line? Bye."
What? Well, accountability is a, I don't know, questionable.
You have to
thing.
bring accountability. So you have to. I think that goes along with knowing how they communicate, because you have to bring accountability to them in a way that they can receive it.
Right.
When you want to hold them accountable, like Brittany, you gonna have to bring it. Phone call week by week. Maybe
And I
you get
still
a
ain't gonna do
sentence.
it.
Maybe you get a sentence out this week and a sentence out next week, because she gonna shut down in about 5, 4, 3, 2. It's over.
Okay.
Talking about different subjects. Yana, you can bring accountability to her if you want to, but she gonna stand firm on what she says, just like Paige.
Right or wrong?
Right or
the
wrong.
two Virgos.
Two Virgos. You can bring it to them all you like, but they're gonna debate you about why they do not care what you say.
But you
and
still
why
done
they're
your
right.
part as a
And
friend.
Deep
yeah.
down, they know they wrong,
Yes.
Oh.
but they still don't.
They
own up.
still.
And they
They
might
never
even
apologize?
eventually take your advice. They might even eventually take your
I
advice.
feel like
I
they
don't
just
think y'all,
stick to their
y'all
guns.
y'all didn't see the look page.
I
Just
saw
look-
her.
it.
You saw her look
like,
over here.
deep down, I don't know what you talking about.
She knows. Your Paige is a great debater too. She is gonna debate you. You can say the sky blue. If Paige say the sky purple, she gonna run it down. Why the sky purple? I'm just gonna bow
And
out.
they good persuade. They gonna persuade you that it's purple too.
Oh,
So they gonna have you thinking it's purple. Yana and Destiny, Paige will have you thinking whatever they say out their mouth.
One of the things that I wish that more female friends would do is hold us accountable when, because gentlemen, believe it or not, sometimes we trip a little bit in relationships.
really?
What?
Sometimes we might trip a little bit. We might take things a little too serious that we
Sometimes?
shouldn't. Yeah.
Woman?
Sometimes.
Good heavens.
But it's
no.
good to have your
course not.
your friend's perspective to be able to be like, no, you tripping. Like,
You do that.
good. And I
Definitely
think
do
that's important in a
Give
friendship.
me an example of that. Who's tripping?
Who be tripping?
Give an example
I'm
of a
never
time.
the tripper.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the Virgos.
Okay.
The Virgos be tripping.
And maybe Destiny, because Destiny,
I be tripping.
you be sensitive a lot.
I'm
I'm
not
sensitive
gonna
a
lie.
lot.
Most of the time, if we in the group chat and somebody say something, I might not say nothing to them, but I say it to my husband. He was like, "No, that ain't what they talking about. Like, that ain't what they mean."
Oh, wow.
And I be like, "No, that what they say."
I don't. Who tripping?
I don't trip. I don't care that deep.
So this is what Brittany does. She does not admit her emotions.
Okay.
So she thinks she don't care that deep until she realized she care that deep, and then we like, I thought you ain't care that deep.
Is that when the tears start?
No, I don't think I cried in.
Okay.
No, she don't. You ain't a relationship crier or that kind of stuff. But tripping, I don't think I trip. But I have been told that I am difficult in relationships.
Your friends have told you this.
Y'all think I'm difficult in relationships? Men have told me that.
Okay.
Why would a man tell you that?
Cause she like to be the mama.
Oh,
Of the relationship.
okay. Let's now.
Well, she gave you your answer.
There we go.
This is accountability.
She like, boy, what you doing?
You got the
You better
boast
get off that
Destiny.
phone.
You got
Okay.
to boast her.
Okay.
She want to hear, oh, you so pretty.
Oh, wow.
I like attention. I'm a
Yes,
Leo.
She loves
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
Leo, if that explains anything.
It
I love
does.
attention. And
What?
You a
Oh,
Leo?
immediately. No,
Right.
I'm very familiar with the zodiac
Okay.
signs. So when she said that immediately, it makes
yeah,
sense.
I'm
Nah,
Leo.
I'm a Leo. That doesn't.
We know.
Oh gosh,
We can
you
tell.
act like a Leo.
Oh my gosh.
How?
Oh my goodness! Because you think you're right about everything.
I just have the facts to prove that I'm right. I don't want to be
That is
right.
the
I
The
just
number
facts
one
are only
characteristic.
relative to you. I struggle with that as well, so I understand.
I don't
Confidence
She can
level.
relate.
I don't seek attention.
Oh my gosh!
I try to stay out of the way.
It just makes so much sense now.
Leo men and Leo women are a little bit different.
Definitely
yeah.
different.
Leo men don't seek attention. They know that when they know they're gonna get attention,
They
so they
do.
don't seek
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Really
Nah.
Confident.
it. Okay.
really
I'm very
good.
confident now.
We know.
I agree.
Yeah.
But that had nothing to do with being a Leo.
It has a lot to do with
No,
being-
it has come from lying parents because they didn't tell me. They're just like, go. You're the best.
You're the best.
We love you. I'm like,
That's a dope.
yeah, so I didn't know. I didn't know there was a problem.
Okay.
So people pointed it out, and I was like, oh,
Who, me?
Hold up.
What?
pardon
What are
me.
you talking about?
Yes.
So, ladies, 20 years of friendship, and hopefully you guys will have 50 more plus. Okay. So, in order to maintain these lifelong friendships, how do you do that? How do you make sure that 40 years from now, you guys are truly the Golden Girls going to your retirement vacation together. How do you maintain this lifelong friendship?
I think just continuing to communicate with each other, staying open and honest with each other. We are not the type of friends that talk every day, but when we do talk, it's we just jump right back in. Yeah, it's open, it's honest. I know that these girls are my safe place, and so just being that for one another I feel like is what'll keep it together, and just not changing that. Even if time goes by and we don't speak or we don't talk, don't feel like the Golden Girls for a few months. We still just jump right back in and know that these are my people.
Oh, well, you, Self, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
It's good seeing you here today.
Yes, good seeing you too, sir.
Yusef has been quiet.
Yes.
He does that a lot of episodes I have.
Oh, yeah, he
So
taps
Yusef
out.
is me.
Yes, because Brittany will do that.
I
Tap
don't
out.
tap out. I have a lot going on over
you've been
here
the last
that I have
15
to deal
minutes,
with.
Yeah,
So,
you're doing a lot, so it makes sense now.
yeah, so-
Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's a lot
Yourself,
going on in the room, sir.
What kind of friend are you? What would your friends say about you?
I am the one that will do things to the detriment of me.
What?
No,
Well, your what?
no, and it's not. I was in Charleston last weekend and I was hanging out with my homeboy Doc, and we was talking, and he talked about a time where he had a flat tire. And he was like somewhere in between Charleston and Columbia, and I was in Rock Hill, and he told me that he had a flat tire. He's about to call AAA.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dog, I got you. And I got in the
You
car.
knew somebody?
No, I drove from Rock Hill to go help him
Somewhere in Charleston, South Carolina.
in between Charleston and Columbia. But
good
I'm the guy who, if my friends ask me, or if they need something, they don't have to ask me twice. They don't have to.
What?
No matter what I'm doing, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I have, I'm just gonna do it. And Doc and Malcolm have also said I need to stop it. Okay, so they've told me I need to stop, but it's just I value friendships a lot, and I think that and I don't have a lot of family, so and I have no family here, so people like Doc, Malcolm, rest in peace, Dwayne, Be Easy, people like those are my friends, like UCL. If there's being that I have no family here outside of my kids. If there's something that y'all need and I can do it, I don't care where you are, when you are, I'm gonna do it. And so they say they say it's I've even had a seizure doing something for somebody else that had I told them I wasn't feeling well, they would have told me not to do it. They would have said, "Don't, please, stay in the bed." Wow. And so, but like I said, that's what they would say about me is that I do things to the detriment. No matter if it's the detriment of me or if it doesn't bother me, it doesn't matter to me.
So you just gonna say yes, or you got a problem telling your friends no?
No, I don't have a problem telling my friends no.
Oh,
But I think that I treat people how I want to be treated.
same.
So I know that if I pick up the phone to call you, then I really something.
Needed you, right?
So if somebody picks up the phone to call me, then they really need my help, and so I'm gonna do it.
So what's the extent of help? Like,
Whether it's financial, whether it's a ride, it could be a ride to the store.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what is
No,
it?
I'm just saying, like it doesn't. No, I'm just saying.
I'm the no king now. Bro.
No, if I can,
Right.
If it's within your means.
if it's within my means to do.
Oh no, I say no first.
Yo,
I'll get back with you, but I'm telling you no. Nah.
I just
Can't
treat
do
people
that.
the way I would like to be treated. Because if I'm in a
So you would like for
bind-
people to forget about themselves and come to your rescue?
No, I wouldn't say. I'm not.
But
I
that's
don't think
what
it's
you
that
do.
selfish. I don't think it's that selfish of a thing. It's just
But that's what you do. You forget about yourself and then go to people's rescue.
that's how they would put it.
Yeah, a lot like Brandon.
Yeah, that's how they would
Yeah, a
put
lot
it.
like Brandon.
Yeah, that's how.
I feel like I do that in our friendship. Like, I feel like there's times when I want to say no and I don't say no because I value my friendship that much,
Yeah.
because that feels like my family. And I feel like I feel like I'm the most codependent one in our friendship. Like, I need my friends.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like,
I think I do. I think I could agree with that. And I'm not saying it's a need, but it's like I've felt, back home in Jersey or New York, Like it's easy for me to throw a rock.
God.
No, I'm just saying like back home
wrong
it's
with
easy.
CL?
It's easy for me to.
Turn his mic off.
No, it's just,
Continue on.
no, it's just easy for me to throw a rock and hit somebody I could go hang out with, go chill with.
Oh,
It's
right,
family.
right.
It's a whole bunch of everything.
It's different being somewhere where you don't
it's
have.
different being
Right.
somewhere where you don't have.
Have that.
You don't have family. Like I don't have. Like I just said, me and my daughter gonna have Thanksgiving together. That ain't really nothing I would like to do. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
But that's what you have
But it's
here.
just something that you just have to because I don't want to infringe on nobody else's family.
Somebody
at
ain't
a
nobody
time
gonna
like
invite
this.
y'all. Somebody will invite y'all.
No, they usually they people usually do.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's something about being around like
Other
your
people?
own other people's family.
Yeah.
That during times
feel out
like
of place.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, you just feel out of place.
Yeah.
You want your own family.
Yeah, and I'm unable to do it because of because of my job, and
Right.
I just can't be able to go home and be around my family. So I mean, it's just, and so that's why I think I need my friends here.
Right.
Is because, and that's why I value them so much, and I think that's what they would say about me, per se.
That's a good thing. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
good
like-
thing for them to say. I don't know if it's a good practice for you to have.
Oh no, they curse me out all the time
Yeah.
about it. Like they the first, did you take your pills? I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, I did.
I know I get
I am
on-
fine. I
I
am
get on
fine.
my husband a lot about that, always being a giver.
Yeah, and that's been a thing too, because people that I have dealt with have had an issue with me going as hard as I do for my friends, and not necessarily going as hard for them.
Yeah.
Not going hard for the person you're in a relationship with.
Yeah,
It can
That
feel
will-
like that
That
sometimes.
will be a problem.
it can,
Not.
but I didn't say I don't see it like that.
Oh, you should.
What's your sign?
Capricorn.
I knew it. I knew
Oh
it.
Lord, that's Brittany, right?
What does that mean? I
That's
don't know
my
what that-
mama.
Because
Oh,
what you're saying is
Good
exactly how
people.
my husband would say things, and he's a Capricorn. And I guess with how he is, he's
So you got a little bit of crybaby in you too.
Oh, I don't cry.
he wants
Don't-
to make sure
don't
everyone
cry.
else is okay before he.
Yeah,
about
I don't
himself.
cry.
He petty though. He's
Who?
very petty.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh no, I am.
And so, okay, let me ask.
Pettiness is high on my top 10.
How long y'all been practicing this witchcraft?
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you talking about zodiac signs?
What y'all talking about?
I don't even know. I
I
just
have
happen
no
to.
idea. Like when I be hearing people say this,
A zodiac sign. So this is me. I am very. I'm a Christian, big Christian, love God, everything about God. God first, you know.
got a little witching.
I do not have a little
Okay.
witch in me, but I hate that I understand the zodiac signs so much.
Okay.
Because I can literally read it and see how it lines up with people. I always say when I get to heaven, I'm gonna say, God, was that, did you do that? And somebody, you maybe revealed that to somebody and they called it their thing because it's a thing.
Absolutely.
Well, let me give you my horoscope experience.
Okay.
I read 2 horoscopes that wasn't mine, and they both described me. I said, this is
So
some
I
nonsense.
get that. Some people say that they are too vague or too wide of a generalization to be.
But I read the one that
unique.
was a Leo, and all of them matched me somewhere. You can
somewhere,
apply something.
somewhere, but you got to look at the one that matched you the most, like the most consistently.
Okay.
And when you dig a little bit deep, you
Yeah.
Oh,
like
I'm not.
you're
I
a
don't know
Leo.
what I'm
there's
gonna
a-
say. I
I'm
don't-
just saying.
No, I'm for
yeah.
the
Because we
stuff.
Christians, I don't know about digging too
Nah,
deep.
I
But
don't
You
know.
go into
Too
your
spooky.
birth number and
Nah,
all of
I ain't
that.
doing
oh, I don't know
I
nothing
don't know
about
nothing
that.
about that.
I don't know nothing about
I
that.
just know about.
No.
Okay.
But zodiac signs has just been proven to kind of be consistent a little bit too much for me to ignore.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So Yusef,
That maybe is
you
not
may
a
have
one-
hurt your relationships with
I don't.
being this good friend, a quote unquote good friend.
I don't think me. If you ask me, no.
But
if you
from the relationship.
if you ask them,
Started with
yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. If asking me from my perspective, no. If you ask the other person or people, yes.
Okay. I think you gotta take their
So you're gonna have to. That's what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna have to take their advice on this one.
the majority.
I have.
Sometimes
I
we
have,
don't want to see our own.
I have changed over the time period of the last couple of years.
According to
I have made a couple of changes in my life. I don't know how much I'm going to change that part of me. So it's just got to kind of, a thing.
Well, that person that you're with is going to be the person that's going to be there for you, regardless of themselves. So you definitely gonna have to switch
Yeah.
that over
Yeah.
because that's who's gonna be your person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be your lobster.
You would not go friends on me.
You're
You would not go friends on me.
Yeah.
It's from the episode of Friends. So yeah, like just
Don't watch it. Never watched it.
I watched it, but I don't know nothing about the lobsters.
she's his lobster.
well, you know,
but
Like
anyway,
a lot of Caucasian energy in it. I'll watch some Caucasian women.
but nah, I don't know. I haven't found the need to really change that about
It's a
myself.
need, brother.
I think it's
Change
a
that about myself.
Yeah, it's a
I
need.
think it's
It's a need.
What?
I see that in
Especially in a
myself.
relationship.
Yeah. I see that in my. It's so funny. I see that in myself too, because I can literally be in a relationship and, like, I was dating somebody when I was 22 years old, and I had a birthday party at my house, and I was like, "You gotta go because my friends are coming and I'm having a party, and I like these two are not going to be together." And I would choose my friends over them because that was where I found more joy.
Well, no, I don't think it's that I chose my friends over them.
But that's how they feel.
They felt like they would always say, "Well, why you got to do that?
Well, she just said
And
like
that's
that's
how
how
I
they
am.
feel.
Or why you got?" No, well, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Like if it was a party, yeah, you could stay. I'm not putting you out because I don't mind.
Is that like a
I would
Superman
like to
complex or something?
What you mean?
Like feel like you can save people and help people.
No, actually, I think
think-
it's being that you're here by yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, Judy. Cut me off.
Being that you're here by yourself and you look at them as your family, your people, you want to help them because those are your people. That's your family.
But even with family, you still have to have boundaries. Just because a
Exactly.
person is your family, they don't get all of you. You know, you keep pouring and pouring and giving people all of you.
Out of
What are
what
you going to be left
don't
with?
have.
And a lot of times I like to say, like, if they keep coming to you and you keep saying yes, they're never going to stop.
Exactly.
And
Well,
I
but
had
that's
to
the-
cut a lot of that off.
See, but here's the thing:
It
like
made me
they
better.
they
Feel
won't
better.
like Doc Malcolm. They won't call me if they're in a jam. They won't call me
Because they know what you're
because
going to do.
they know what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's-
so they'll be like, "Hey,
Those are real
don't
friends.
call."
Those
Yeah.
are friends.
They'll have they've had conversations and go, "Please don't call Yoshi. Like
Yeah.
leave him where he at."
But you just saying two people.
No, because that's literally my circle. It's you.
Yeah,
See,
no,
my
yeah,
circle is like
you got some other people be calling upon you, and you be doing some nonsense.
Who else?
You doing
I
some
Don't be saying no names.
I ain't
Please
gonna
don't say
lie.
no names.
But I do. My circle's small now.
Your circle might be small, but you have a lot of people you willing to help. Because I'd be like, nah.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be in your
I don't-
circle.
I don't think
Well-
it's just those two people that have gotten you. If those those two people were the two people who you said you only had that relationship with, you would never have a problem in your relationship. It's other people.
no, it's doing a lot for us. It's a lot. I do a lot for a lot.
It's a lot of baby
So
birds.
it's not
do a
limited
lot.
to your circle.
No, you
Yeah.
pick up a dead bird side of the road. I'm like,
Tweedledee.
leave him alone.
But let me say, but that part of it,
Let the dead die.
well, that part of it is a different. That part of it is a different part of me, though. Like that's
but
a
it's-
part of me.
But I feel like it
But
probably
it's a part of
transfer
you.
over.
yeah. Well, I mean that part of it is, like
Like what?
I didn't have.
Like what?
Oh, we not trying to get Yusuf into
No,
a moment.
because I'm
Black
not going.
table talk.
I'm not going to go into a moment. I'm just
Bring out
saying,
the
like I don't. I
You didn't
haven't
have
had
people like that.
I didn't
for
have
you.
people like that for me. I went through periods in my life where it was like me.
Yeah.
And so I don't ever want to be that person that
What?
somebody calls on and it's like,
Well,
But that's understandable because
like I just
No, it's not.
yes, it is because he said he gives people what he wants to receive.
What he wants, yeah.
So,
So, I mean, like,
if he's not used to having that, and
is
he
that
wants
all
that,
things or one category?
that's what I was getting ready to say because
Because it's not all things.
which means not
I'm not a
things.
person that'll go and ask people all the time. It'll take a minute before I'll actually ask somebody for something. I could need it right then, but
But I'm
it'll
not.
be a while before I ask them for it.
But that's like I just want to know that I'm acting the way like if I really because for me it's got to be like something is detrimental. Like it's got to be something life or death that I need to ask somebody for.
Oh, maybe for you personally.
Yeah, for me for me.
But for you to give of
For me
yourself,
to
it
give
doesn't
of
have to
myself,
be that.
It probably doesn't
It
have
don't
to
mean
be
nothing.
What you mean? CL, nah.
Yeah. I think you guys need your own unique
This man will pick up.
come to Jesus moment.
He needs to come to Jesus moment.
Lord.
CL now.
This
Give
man
me an
just-
example, see.
this
Give
man
me
is just-
give me an
He's
example.
I think he's trying not to say a specific
Okay.
example.
Yeah, I don't want to say a specific, but we 8 people in this room, right? 7 people in this room. 6 of us will see this person as, hey man, that's probably somebody you'll need to mess with. This is just what it is. That curtain's black. Yusuf be like,
It's a little off
maybe
black.
it's light black.
It's real dark gray.
It's not. It's a different hue of black. And I'm like, no, Yusuf, just leave that alone. He go harder.
So you like to see the good in everybody?
Don't let them have a story.
Capricorn.
Don't let them have a story. They got a story.
You a Capricorn all
I
day.
preach this in my house.
Yeah.
All
and
the
his favorite, if they're like displaced or somebody don't
Oh,
believe
boy.
in them.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, don't let the father not be there.
Come on, Ike and Tina. So everybody Ike to you. You gonna leave me like all the money?
I've taken kids in and
Oh, grown up. Leave him alone. This is a grown man. This man he's younger. He's a grown. Let him be. He's rated to sit. He
I
does the same
understand
thing
that,
repeatedly, and you go rescue him every
He
single
go back.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not.
a Capricorn
but
habit
that's
too.
but I mean that
You almost said it.
but that situation
Nah, son.
but that's
You grown now.
I done dealt with him for a very that's a tough thing for me to walk
Listen,
away
I've been
from.
knowing my little brother
But
my
you
whole
gotta
life.
give people
I
tough
didn't
love
know.
sometimes.
You do.
Yeah.
And you have to know when to let go, especially
Yeah.
when it starts to impact a relationship that you're trying to build. If it becomes a problem, if a relationship that you're in is being robbed of time and resources because other
Robbed
places are
is the right
getting
term,
it,
robbed.
then sometimes you do have to reevaluate.
Sometimes
And
it's
are you becoming an enabler as well?
Yes.
To the person.
like they
because
always try to put the thing up in it. It'll be like if you come home from a trip and you got your mama, your daughter, and your sister, who you gonna speak to first, or who you gonna hug first?
Or who riding in the front seat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
The dead bird on the road.
you pick them right up, put them in the front seat.
Put
I'm
them
like,
in the front
man,
seat.
This person
Yeah.
is not qualified themselves to be here. They have to do something. You can't. I can't help you unless you helping yourself or doing something. But we're not gonna keep having the same problem.
can I ask a question? So in a friend group, is that when you see your friend doing that, when you see your friend picking up the dead bird,
he ain't afraid to tell me.
Oh no,
he'll
I'll
tell
tell
you,
you all the time.
you gonna tell your friend?
Oh, I'll be out. I'll be like, nah.
Man, see, I told me so many times, Yusuf, that is stupid.
So what? So I'm this way. I'm gonna tell you.
Don't tell it.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm only gonna tell you about 3 or 4 times, and then you gonna talk about this dead bird. I'm gonna get real quiet on the other end. Okay, how's the bird? All right. I gave your bird some attention. I done told you to leave the bird alone. That's where you want to be. Don't call me about the bird. So, and I get in trouble in my friend group for being that way. But you talk to him about the bird all the time. You're not gonna ever stop talking to him
I
about
tell
the
him
bird.
when he stops the car, just go. Don't get out of the car. Just leave it alone. Let them people be, man. Like if somebody, they just don't want to get it right.
But if you know that they're going to keep picking up the bird, I'm just going to get my happy self in the back seat because she going to pick up this
I'm getting
bird
out
whether
the
I say
car.
so.
I'm getting out the car. Like I walk.
I'm not even going with you to pick up the bird no
And
more.
you know what? This is what I don't understand. They let him down repeatedly so many times. I've only heard the story. Like I'm out. I ain't doing it.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
could be
me.
next. And
I
I
feel-
don't want to be next purposely. So I'm just like, man, I'm not.
I don't want to be a witch anymore, but that's a Capricorn thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a Capricorn.
I
Maybe
have
you
a
could
friend
change
who's
your
a
birthday.
Capricorn. She's the same way.
Yes, I have
She's the
several.
same way.
I know-
It's
really?
bad. Oh yeah.
I know several. It is.
Yep.
And it's not even just like with friends. It could be with family.
Yes.
It could be with
coworkers.
strangers.
Yeah.
It's not-
I ain't gonna say
But she will even
strangers,
give what
but-
she truly can't afford to give. You know,
Yeah.
that's how bad it can be sometimes with some Capricorns.
And it
Wow.
can be like narcissistic victims, I feel like.
Wow. Okay. Narcissistic. Okay.
Because,
Wow.
like
Tell
when
us
you have a
more.
narcissist type person that
Yeah.
just don't want to let you go, like I feel like some people just play into that. Like they only coming back to you because they want to get you back in there, whatever. But it's a certain type of person that gonna go right back to them every time.
But don't you get a certain amount of fulfillment out
Yeah,
of
you-
trying to help people or something? It's
I feel like they both get a certain amount of fulfillment.
okay.
So if somebody
You do
come
what
to
is
me that I don't know or
Yes.
something they want help, I'm gonna think about it. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Now let's say you've just been around this person. Maybe they're not your friend, but you know friends of a friend, or somebody may work with somebody and you knew them as a child or something, and they just come ask you for ridiculous stuff. Like,
I'll help pretty much anybody too.
I'll give you some money, but you're not getting my time. If can I give you some money on that? 'Cause
I guess it depends on the circumstances. I may do it one time, but
Oh no.
after that,
Yeah, just give me. Let's let me give you
no.
$50 or something. Just go
I
watch a
come
video.
to I have an example. So When I first started my job in North Carolina, this girl, I don't know why, when I'm around people, they kind of pick up that I am maybe a God person, and just start coming to me. And I don't necessarily know why they coming to me, but I try to show them as much God as I can for whatever reason you're coming to me. Girl came to me, she called me, she said, "Can I come to your house? My boyfriend beat me up. Something, and I need to get out."
I'd have been like,
We not even friends like that. We not even friends like that. I'm just like, oh, and she was younger than me.
Oh, but okay.
She's a little younger than me, and I was just like, oh gosh,
Like,
I guess if she needs to get away.
you said yes?
Yes, I told her to come.
Okay.
Look, here come me over here. I don't want
Dangerous.
The story, let her finish the story.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. Yes, it is. I learned.
Yes, that's very.
So
Yeah,
she
we had a
came-
whole show about this.
She came to my house, and she brought her son. They stayed. I think they
Was
stayed.
she pregnant?
She was. Was she pregnant? Yeah, she was pregnant. She was pregnant, and she brought her son with her. And she came to my house. They stayed. I had to work. I worked from home. I was working after I got off. She said, "Can you take me to my house to get my stuff?" Now, this is where the man lived at this house. So, "Can you take me to my house to get my stuff?" He's at work. I said, "Oh gosh." I'm just sitting up here like, God, for some reason she coming to me. I'm trying to do the right thing, Lord. I take her to her house. Boy, pull up at the house, block my car in, start chasing
wow.
me. We on a wild chase.
Oh, wow.
He comes to my window. He got out of his car,
He
blocked my car.
chased you or her?
Well, me and my dumb self.
Oh, wow.
That should have put her out the car. So he got out of his car, blocked my car, and he came to my window. He said, "Is she in the car?" I said, "I don't know who she is."
She was. Then.
She was like ducked down, and he was coming to my window like, "Is she in the car?" So his car in front of mine. So while he coming to my door, I pull off, take off, and go around his car. He chased us for miles.
Oh, my goodness.
Really?
He chased us for
See
miles.
that why you don't have to.
And my daughter was in the car losing it. My daughter's
wow.
11 years old. My daughter's in the car losing it. Like, what is going on? So I'll go to a police station, pull in, and then I call her. And then she looks at me and she's like, "He's so crazy." And
Hold on. At this point, she wasn't with you no more.
she was still in the car with me. We at the police station, and she's like, "Has that ever happened to you?" Girl, no. And so then at that point, I was like, use your discernment, a little, because that scared my daughter to death. She don't even like for us to go on that side of town to this day.
Wow.
But
Traumatized.
you try to help people.
Oh,
But you shouldn't.
that's not your friend.
Sometimes you shouldn't.
Yeah.
She's not my friend, right? But I don't feel like, so even in the Bible it says, like, even if you help your friend, even a sinner does that. Even a devil worshiper does that. That's somewhere in the Bible.
Oh, well, I mean, I have somewhere in the Bible too.
Well, I can't put my head on it right now, but it just says that, like, even a sinner does nice things for their friends, but it's supposed to be out of the heart of a Christian that does nice things for people that are not necessarily your friends.
Okay.
So I was kind of looking at it as a place to show God to someone, but it actually ended up hurting me.
Oh, wow. Well, in the Bible, it says, "Trust God, but tie up your camel." Somewhere in the Bible.
Somewhere in the Bible,
Yes.
trust God, but tie up your camel.
Tie up your camel.
So what camel?
Your camel.
Protect you first.
Your
Protect
camel.
Me
stuff,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, I just was like,
And your
just be
daughter.
wise. Yeah,
And-
just be wise.
I'm like that about my house. I don't let anybody come to my house. I'm very. I guess you would say I don't
That's a
want
great
certain
thing, though.
spirits
Yeah.
in my house, and they
Yeah.
didn't leave. She wouldn't have came to my house.
No.
Yeah.
I would just.
I'll call the cops for you.
Your house is their
I
safe
know.
haven.
And then, but y'all, in the middle of the night, she stayed. Then she was staying the night. The middle of the night, boy comes to my house and pick her up. I wake up, she gone. She just sent me a text message say,
we worked it out.
He's fine. It's okay. He is gone.
I'd have been scared to go to sleep. But while she was asleep, I'd have been looking at her.
I wasn't scared to go to sleep, but I'm like, why you brought him over here? You know what? Whatever he do to you is what he do to you. Don't call me no more.
Wow.
But
Next time, call 911.
please call somebody. Don't call me.
Someone call.
Well, you didn't
911.
qualify her be in your life, did you?
Yeah, so she wasn't in my life. She was just somebody that asked me for help.
Well, I'm just saying, even her. Did you file a police report?
For her?
No. If you want my help, I have the right to say, did you file a police report?
Oh, you talking about her when she called about
Oh,
the
you're
guy?
not filing no police report? You need to go to your house. Because I
Yeah.
can't do nothing with you.
Yeah, I didn't know. I've never been in that type of situation. I was just trying to. I think I was more so like him at that point. I'm new to the area. Somebody's reaching out to me. I want to be helpful. I don't know. It was a no.
I must be a terrible person.
No, not
Me,
terrible.
I'd be like, nah, bro.
You just gotta
lead
use
with
your
logic.
discernment. Yeah.
Logic and wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm out. I don't.
Yeah, that's all that is. Logic.
Yeah.
Definitely, just be wise.
So we should be logical.
we definitely should be logical. You end up like me,
No, we know.
running off the road. I'm on a high speed chasing a Jeep Liberty.
Oh wow, that's not what you want to be at a high speed chase in. A Jeep Liberty.
This thing barely get me to work back.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Yes.
Enjoyed having you all again today with us.
Definitely.
Where can the listeners find your podcast? First of all,
You can find our podcast everywhere that podcasts are available. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of the things. All of the things. We're everywhere. You can follow us on Instagram, go at Black Golden Girls. Yeah, on Facebook too, Black Golden Girls.
okay. Well, thank you, ladies, again. Yusef, Neat,
Yeah, thank you for being on, and
Tisha.
Thank you, ladies. We enjoyed having you.
We enjoy being here. Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely.
anytime.
Brittany, no parting words? Okay. She said all she could say.
All right, Neek.
All right, we want to thank the Black Golden Girls for joining in on our conversation today. It's your girl, Neat Cruz.
Tisha Samuel, a.k.a. Professor T.
CL Butler.
And your boy Yusef, and we are out.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Nobody Grinds Like Us, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Neek, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.